Well, I've been hunting mule deer for a really long time, and I've never broke the magical 200-inch mule deer buck. And over the years, I've stalked a few, I've seen a few, and a few of my friends have taken some absolute giants. The biggest that I personally have ever taken is 196 inches. And of course, out of the 1,000 big game animals I've ever shot in my lifetime, I haven't put any of them in the record book other than one that an outfitter put there. But this magical buck on a certain day showed up. So my son and I are actually elk hunting. We're up in the high mountains with our good friend Ted Jenkins and Larry Jenkins, the Jenkins family. They're in Wyoming, and this buck on opening day of elk season shows up. And yes, the buck season's open, but unfortunately I don't have a tag. The adrenaline that I feel in my heart right now is overwhelming. We are with the Jenkins camp here in Wyoming, and we're on an elk hunt, and I have a completely dialed in gun down here pointed at a deer that I know for a fact, well, it's the second largest mule deer buck I've ever seen in my life. He is a typical mainframe, 33, 34 inches wide, got split G2s, split G3s on the left hand side, deep, huge forks. This deer has got to be, I'm going to guess him at 212, 215, somewhere in there. I mean, the biggest Mongo deer in all of Wyoming right now, and I do not have a deer tag, and I'm going to have to watch this deer walk away. I just want to cry right now.
We had a really special guy that we were sharing camp with, Lee Feifel. You know, early in the year, Lee had lost his brother, and they had both planned on going this elk hunt together. It's kind of an amazing story how this whole thing unfolded. Not only did Lee show up, but it was his birthday.
There's only so many opening days in a man's life. Lee here came to the Jenkins camp, and out of all of us, he's the one with the deer tag. What he's about ready to shoot at may very well be the greatest hunting moment of his life. All I can say is aim, don't miss. Everybody on Outdoor Channel right now wants to watch you be successful and shoot this deer. Okay?
He's got to be on the ground.
Everybody is going to be very disappointed if you miss.
I went ahead and dialed the gun up. We all had so much adrenaline waiting for the anticipation of whether this was going to go down or not. And in the very last moment, the buck gets up out of his bed.
He's up. He's facing towards us.
And he is basically going to go into a draw forever. We're never going to see him again. And right when Lee was supposed to, he pulls the trigger.
He's hit. He's hit.
Oh! Yeah! His gun works. I tell you what, I shot that gun twice today. We took that ballistic calculator rangefinder, we put that in there. It's the very first time this guy's ever shot this far in his entire life. And we just took that Gunworks gun right there, we dialed it to 700 yards. He just pulled the trigger one time and killed a buck that's over 200 inches. That is what we live for, Ted. Larry?
Hey!
And Lee! You did it, buddy! You did it! Guys, that is what dreams are made of.
Unbelievable.
Some people get excited about Ferraris. Some people get excited about supermodels. We get excited about mule deer bucks. Hunting is about opportunity. You have to hunt where the big animals are. And that's exactly what happened today. We've been with Larry and Ted, and Lee hammered on this magnificent mule deer buck. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And I don't talk about products often, but this thing was amazing. We had a ballistic calculator rangefinder. We had a turret on top of the night force, and it all came together. At 698 yards, Lee made an absolutely perfect shot, went through the shoulder, broke both sides, deer went 30 yards, and we're sitting right now with a deer that's over 200 inches, a really spectacular deer. And I want to congratulate you, Larry, for all of the smiles that you've put on all those sportsmen over those 50 years of being up here in the high country, man. It's what it's all about. Lee, you did it, buddy. You did it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And my elk hunt partner will be back again to do it again. And I need a deer tag. You can bet that I will not be with the Jenkins camp again without a deer tag.